Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Mindfulness Monday. The notes that I originally had maybe 2 minutes ago, I changed my mind. I like to be intentional about everything. However, I had to just keep it real with myself. So Mindfulness Monday is created, especially right at this time, so that I can check in with you all. I ain't really checked in with myself yet. I also like to keep it real. I ain't checked in with me. I did a quick little check-in when I first got out the bed, but as far as like a midday, it just feels like the day has just been going from moment to moment, situation to situation, and I need a moment. Now, I'm not feeling overwhelmed. I'm not feeling tired. However, I am a little hungry, and I like to feed myself. But I like to keep my promises. When I say I'm going to do something, I like to do that thing. So here I am live. I also want to let you guys know that if you're already tuned in with me, remain tuned in with me, because I am making a lot of changes soon. I do have updates coming to my schedule, and I'd like for you all to stay aware of what's happening. If you are not already tuned in with me, which means if I don't have your email, if I don't have your contact information, and you'd like to receive the updates as I send them out, I need you to go ahead and send me your information. Either you can leave it right here, or you can DM me, but send me your email or send me your phone number, and I'll make sure that I send out the information that I'm sending out to all of the people who are tuned in with me. As I mentioned, in-person workshops are coming, and more virtual sessions are coming, and I want y'all to be a part. I hope you all have found a way to tune into yourself and check in with your needs. What that may look like, that's up to you. But the most important part of it is that you're taking that time out for yourself. My week has been very interesting. A lot has happened and a lot has gotten done. And there are so many different moving parts that still have to get done. I'm not going to take myself too fast. But I did want to still drop in to check in. I hope that your day wasn't overwhelming. I hope that your day wasn't overstimulating. If you're feeling overstimulated, if you're feeling like you need a moment or a pause, take it. Your pause may simply look like just stepping outside away from everybody in the house and just letting nature be the sounds that you're tuning into instead of listening to people talk. Or it could just be you going into your car just for a few moments, or the bathroom. But you need to take a moment. I'm not just saying this. If y'all would like to do some research, if you would like to do your own studies, if you'd like to ask other people questions as far as why mindfulness is important and how it can benefit you, do that. But I'm an advocate for it. And I take my pauses. And I want y'all to do the same. As you all are aware, life is happening and it's going to continue to move with or without us. So we have to make sure that we are staying grounded in the parts of it that we have to show up to. Because as I also mentioned last week, all you got to do is show up. Showing up can be hard. Showing up can be painful. Sometimes I don't even have the words for what showing up may be. But I know I got to do it. Because if I don't, who's going to do it? And if I'm not taking care of me, there is nobody that's just taking care of me. I have to do it. So take your pause. Take a moment to check in with yourself. And if you'd like to participate in a group check-in, you can still join me. In about 55 minutes, I'll be meeting live on Zoom with my community group where we're checking in on each other. And it's not just a generic, hey, how you feeling, how you doing? No, we're unpacking life. We talk about love. We talk about relationships. We talk about your personal situations. We talk about your children. We talk about your parents. We talk about grief. We talk about loss, death, spirituality, anything that you can name, anything that you may experience in your life, we talk about it. Even if you don't have anything that you want to say, you might just want to tune in and listen, because you never know how hearing a person's check-in or just seeing what other people may be experiencing may help or benefit you. So you can meet us there on Zoom, which I'm adding the link here now. However, if you'd like a individual or private check-in, DM me, comment, check in on me, or private check-in or mini check-in, which is maybe a 15-minute session. Comment to me and let me know what you'd like to receive, and I'll schedule it for you. If you've already messaged me, I haven't forgotten about you. I'll be sending out those updates and your confirmation times, so be on the lookout for that. While I have y'all, I'm going to take a few little moments right here now to take a few little deep breaths. So if you have any questions for me or anything that you feel that I should read or share now, tell it to me now, and I'll be sure to answer that for you as best as I can. If you're here now, just a mini check-in. How are you? This is a mini session because, again, I'm about to go eat. But how are you? If you don't want to share, you can inbox me. A few more moments. Hello, TT. We're still doing a community tonight, too. Oh, I feel that you're recovering. So I hope you in the bed got your feet propped up. Again, any other questions for me while I'm live before I go in to eat? A few reminders of affirmations of things that have been very helpful to me. I can do hard things. I am doing hard things. Everything gonna work itself out. I'm gonna be all right. I have to be all right. I am doing my best. And that's just in one area. Other areas, I am more than deserving. I am stable and grounded in my truth. I am whole. It helps me. So be sure to affirm yourself. How do you prioritize self without feeling selfish? When I realized that if I didn't tend to my own needs, that I wouldn't feel better, it became a priority. That I couldn't care about whether or not it felt selfish or if it looked selfish. Because sometimes it may appear to be selfish. But if you're not taking care of your own needs, how honestly are you taking care of theirs? And if you're not tending to your own needs, who's going to come over there and do them for you? So is self-care selfish? Maybe so. Who cares if it is? Because who going to do it if you don't? So I make me my own priority, or my main priority. Peace is my main priority, and I'm my priority. That's just one of those is what it is types of things. And when people get offended by you choosing yourself or choosing your needs, maybe they're not really aware or capable or even do the things they need to do to prioritize their own needs. But you can't worry about it looking selfish or even feeling selfish, because you should make your own needs and how you feel your main priority. If you don't feel good, you can't do nothing for nobody else. Even if you are, what space are you doing it from? So yeah, it's an active practice of you doing that and reminding yourself that while you're doing that, I'm not being selfish. I'm taking care of myself. And constantly reminding yourself, I'm taking care of myself. I have to do this for me. I have to take care of myself. And the more that you affirm yourself that what you're doing is for you and that you should feel good for doing the things for you, you'll gradually start to feel less and less selfish. I hope you all find time to prioritize yourself today. Take you a bath, take you a shower, unplug from scrolling, put the phone down, and get you some business. Ooh, somebody asked me the other day, how are you? I'm here. Because I ain't had no answer for that. So I feel you. Glad that you're here. Now that you realize that you're here, do you know how you got to that space? I knew that I was just there because I was doing what needed to be done in the time that needed to be done without even having a moment to try to do anything else. Almost feeling like on autopilot. But I'm going to come up out of that. I also was feeling very numb over the last several weeks with not really having any other emotions. Just like blah. But I'm coming up out of that. And I come up out of that by finding ways to prioritize myself, even in the midst of everything that life is throwing at you. How you gonna tune into yourself tonight? Miss Nicole, Miss Blucher. Is it Nicole? How you gonna prioritize yourself tonight? And a lot of times, y'all, we think that self-care has to be an extravagant trip, or tuning into your needs has to be just taking a whole day to just be by yourself. No. What mindfulness is being aware. And once you have that awareness, understanding that right here, right now, is the moment that exists. Being in the moment right here and right now. And then moving consciously from this moment. So just taking a breath is a mindful moment. Just observing and hearing the crickets is a mindful moment. Taking a look at the moon and the clouds is a mindful moment. It's a mindful pause. And these mindful pauses always bring me back home to myself. And I want that for you. All right. Yeah. Join me for the community group. It'll be more than me just talking. It'll be us having a conversation. It'll be you sharing if you'd like to. If you don't, that's your business too. Cameras can be on or cameras can be off. I attached the link. I gotta go eat, so I can make sure that I have a little bit more poured into my cup before just pouring out. My self-care for today is to wash and do my hair, which is a task, but self-care for me. Ooh, it surely is a whole project. It's a project. But like you said, it is self-care for you. Washing my hair, I put on little tunes. It's a vibe. You can create the vibe for your routine. And I'm sure you do. Glad to see your name on here. Glad that you are pouring into yourself tonight. All right. I'm about to eat. I'm going to holler at y'all. If I don't see y'all in the community group tonight, join me for yoga tomorrow. You don't want to miss tomorrow's classes. If you miss tomorrow's classes, drop your email, send me your information so you can get my emails in my text or whatever I send out, so you'll know where I'll be next. Because it's time, y'all. Make sure you have a beautiful night. And if you don't have a beautiful night, just at least find a moment of mindfulness so that you can tune into your needs. It ain't going to always be pretty. You're not going to always feel happy. You're not going to always be joyous. But just take those moments throughout your day to recenter yourself and come back home to yourself and understand in those moments, everything is all right. And you're going to be all right.